Women's soccer pours on the goals in a blowout win. One Owl field hockey player is now leading the conference in scoring, and a Keene State runner dominates the field in cross country. Those stories and more are next on Inside Owl Athletics. Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Matt Holderman. The Keene State men's soccer team hit the road on Wednesday night, taking on nationally ranked number 13 RPI in Troy, New York. Midway through the first half, and KSC goalie Gavin Fitzpatrick is tested with a header by Josh Gaudiano, but makes the stop to keep the score at 2-0 Engineers. Second half now, 3-0 RPI, and KSC's Emmanuel Smith tries his luck from range, but is not able to beat RPI goalie Matt LeBranch. 3 minutes later, and the Owls do get on the scoreboard as LJ Luster's shot is dropped by LeBranch, and Vance Bates taps in the loose ball to get KSC on the board. But the Owls would fall 3-1. James McCulley got his 5th goal of the season over the weekend against Western Connecticut. Henry Cummings also scored in that game, but a Western Connecticut goal in the 77th minute broke the tie and sealed the win. Owls fall 3-2. For Keene State men's soccer player James McCulley, soccer is a family tradition. His dad, John McCulley, played for the Owls in the early 1980s and was one of the team's leading scorers, just like James is now. This week, I talked to James to see what it's like following in his father's footsteps.
It's not always rare to see kids attend the same college or high school as their parents did. But to be an elite soccer player at the same school your dad was an elite soccer player at, that's rare.
Across, nobody home, then that's a goal for Keene State. And it appears that is number 10, that's James McCulley, the freshman out of Eastham, Mass.
This is the exact story for Keene State freshman James McCulley, who's a starting forward for the Owls men's soccer team, just as his dad was in the early 80s. James's dad, John McCulley, was a 3-time All-American at Keene State and ended his career as one of the Owls' all-time leading scorers. And their history goes back even further. James played at Nauset High School, just like his dad, where James set the high school's all-time goals record and was just 1 goal away from beating his dad's single-season record for goals. But when on the field, James doesn't think about the comparisons.
To be honest, I don't really think about it that much. I used to think about it more in high school. That's when I used to get most of the, not really criticism, just people saying, oh, you got to break his record and stuff.
He's becoming his own, he's his own player. He's going to have his own reputation, his own style, and he's going to do it his way.
McCulley attended the University of New Hampshire last year, but did not play, redshirting his true freshman year before transferring to KSC. He has scored 5 goals and tallied 11 points this season, the second most on the team in each category.
On the field, it's been all right. I definitely think I could be playing a lot better. I've been hurt for most of the season so far, so it's kind of been naggy a little bit, trying to deal with that.
Once he's back at 100%, McCulley hopes to keep his team moving forward and hopes to keep dominating, just like his dad did.
The only really personal goal that I have is just to score more and assist more. But I mean, as a team, we definitely want to win the LEC championship and then make a run at it for the NCAAs.
McCulley's 5th goal of the season came in that game earlier this week against Western Connecticut. The Keene State women's soccer team came into Wednesday night's game against Framingham State looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. Rachel Braun bearing down on goal. The ball deflects to Kaliana Palov, who scores her 5th goal of the season to put the Owls up 1-0. Owls already up 4-0 with 5 minutes left before the half when Braun's shot is spilled by Framingham goalie Madison Brown, and Jordan Abishano is on hand to slide in the rebound for a 5-0 lead at the break. Early second half now, and Rebecca Freitas with the nice ball over the top to Mandy Dovis to score her 1st career goal. Owls win 8-0. Saturday, the women dropped a close game to Western Connecticut. Sarah Caron had the Owls' only goal in the 2-1 loss to the Colonials. Field hockey's Nina Bruno has taken over as the leading scorer in the LEC. She did it Wednesday night in a back-and-forth game against Salem State. Bruno scored twice in the 5-3 victory. Her second goal broke a 3-all tie and propelled the Owls to the win. Ellie Hunkins also had 2 goals, and Kayla Klein picked up 1. Saturday, the Owls scored 8 goals in a row to rout Western Connecticut. Allie McCall had 2 goals, and so did Kelsey Roberts. Nina Bruno, Maggie Cahoon, Kayla Klein, and Emily White also scored in this one. The Owl volleyball team made it a clean sweep over the weekend. They blanked Western Connecticut in the first half of their home tri-match. And in the second game, they did the same against Westfield State. Keene State is now 16-4 on the season and 3-0 in the conference. Owl runners made a strong showing in the Keene State Invitational cross-country meet over the weekend. Lauren Perkowski dominated the women's 5K, taking first in the field of 193. Lynn Hebert was the next highest finishing Owl in 27th. In the men's 8K, freshman Jacob Pearl picked up a strong 4th-place finish. He was followed by Rob St. Laurent in 37th. Perkowski and Pearl are part of a trio of Owls getting conference honors this week. Perkowski is the Little East Conference Women's Cross Country Runner of the Week for the 3rd time this season. Pearl is both the Men's Cross Country Runner of the Week and the Rookie of the Week. He was the top LEC finisher at the Keene State Invitational. Volleyball senior Olivia Matthew joins the group as the Defensive Player of the Week. Last week, she surpassed the 1,000 mark for career digs. It should be no surprise that Perkowski and Pearl are also your Owl Athletes of the Week. Lauren Perkowski's 18:06 finish in the 5K put her across the line 9 seconds ahead of the field. Jacob Pearl set a personal best time of 26:17 in the men's 8K. Congratulations to all of our Athletes of the Week. There's plenty of home action for the Owls this weekend. All of it is on Saturday. Field hockey starts the day at 11, hosting Bridgewater State. At noon, volleyball welcomes the Eastern Connecticut Warriors. Eastern Connecticut's women's soccer team is also along for the ride. They'll face off with Keene State at Dr. Ron Butcher Field at 1. Volleyball rounds out the Saturday home action with a 4 o'clock match against MCLA. The swimming and diving team are on the road at Colby Sawyer Saturday. Men's soccer will be at Eastern Connecticut. Both of those events begin at 1. For schedule updates, scores, and more, hop on the Athletics website. Check out KeeneOwls.com. Again, that's KeeneOwls.com. That's all for this week's show. For all of us here at Inside Owl Athletics, I'm Matt Holderman. Thanks for watching.